Giuliani just threw the gauntlet down on Mueller. He's demanding to know the truth, by Amy Moreno for truthfeednews.com. President Trump's lawyer, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, has had enough. He really, truly has. He and the rest of President Trump's legal team is demanding special counsel and witch hunt operator Robert Mueller produce evidence that President Trump committed a crime before they consider allowing the president to be interviewed by the biased Russia team. From Fox News, President Trump's legal team has told FBI Special Counsel Robert Mueller that they want him to produce evidence that Trump has committed a crime before they agree for the president to be interviewed as part of Mueller's Russia investigation. Rudy Giuliani, the top lawyer on the legal team, told Fox News on Saturday he is asking Mueller for a factual basis for the investigation before it will consider allowing Trump to be interviewed by Mueller's team. Trump and his team have become increasingly frustrated with how long Mueller's probe is taking to complete, and Trump in particular has taken a more aggressive stance towards Mueller since the Department of Justice criticized the FBI's actions in the 2016 in relation to the Hillary Clinton email probe. The new demands by Trump's legal team indicate that it is likely to take a more aggressive and combative stance towards Mueller going forward. The New York Times, which first reported on the new demands, reported that Giuliani has acknowledged that Mueller is unlikely to agree to them, and also left open the possibility that Trump may still agree to be interviewed. Trump has repeatedly said he is keen to sit down with Mueller. The president's lawyers specifically want Mueller to explain how the Justice Department gave him the authority to investigate possible obstruction of justice in what was initially a probe into Russian interference in the 2016 election. According to the Times, they also want him to show that the special counsel has exhausted every other investigative measure before requesting an interview with the president. The new stance from Trump's legal team comes amid a more aggressive stance by Trump. He has repeatedly called the Russia probe a witch hunt and has taken to calling the Mueller team the 13 Angry Democrats. Last month, he called out Mueller for having alleged conflicts of interest. When is Bob Mueller going to list his conflicts of interest? Why has it taken so long? Will they be listed at the top of his $22 million report he tweeted? And what about the 13 Angry Democrats? Will they list their conflicts with crooked Hillary? How many people will be sent to jail and persecuted on old and or totally unrelated charges? There was no collusion and there was no obstruction of the no collusion. And what is going on in the FBI and DOJ with crooked Hillary, the DNC, and all of the lies? A disgraceful situation. And what about the 13 Angry Democrats? Will they list their conflicts with crooked Hillary Clinton? How many people will be sent to jail and persecuted on old and totally unrelated charges? There was no collusion, and there was no obstruction of the no collusion. Trump has also sought to link Mueller with former FBI Director James Comey, saying that they are best friends. Trump's challenging of the objectivity of the Mueller probe is also being echoed by his legal team, possibly as a way of undermining the probe in the eyes of the public. If they can come to us and show us the basis and that it's legitimate and that they have uncovered something, we can go from there and assess their objectivity, Giuliani told the Times. Trump and his team have repeatedly pointed to FBI agent Peter Strzok, who was removed from the Mueller team after anti-Trump texts sent to the FBI colleagues were uncovered as a sign of bias within the agency and Mueller's team. DOJ Inspector General Michael Horowitz has said he is investigating whether Strzok's bias may have influenced the launch of the Russia probe. Giuliani has suggested the probe is so tainted by bias that it may need to be thrown out. If in fact this is infected with a bias of major proportions from the beginning by Strzok and it's Seems like it is, and he left behind some of his cohorts. If that's the case, then you can trust you can trust anything they're doing. You can't, meaning you can't trust anything they're doing in this investigation, he said on America's Newsroom. Trump's legal team has also challenged a Mueller request to interview White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, according to the Times, and have tried to narrow the questions as well as find out what they want to ask. Kelly has not yet been questioned. Pressure on Mueller and the probe has also come from Congress, where Republican lawmakers have also criticized the probe. Whatever you've got, finish it the hell up, because this country is being torn apart, Trey Gowdy told Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein at a hearing last month, while Rosenstein was hysterically laughing and smirking and fidgeting, yes, nervous, I would say, but at the same time, laughing. I'd like to wipe that smirk off his face is right. Hopefully it will be. But I get what Giuliani is saying. Show us what you've got. You see? Show us what you've got. We'll see if we're going to sit down with you. I think, Giuliani is just toying with them. Do you see? Because you know that Mueller's got crap, right? We all know that. That's why Mueller is not going to do it. So this is always going to be up in the air. The thing is, when Trump is saying, what about the 13 angry Democrats? Will they list their conflicts with crooked Hillary Clinton, right? Meaning the FBI and DOJ and the Obama holdovers. Will they list the conflicts of it? This is a whole sham here that's going on. A whole sham. $22 million now the investigation went up to. It was like, I think 20, and then it went to 22 or 17 and 22. What's the difference at this point? But the thing is that they have nothing, and I would not allow Kelly to sit down with Mueller at all. Mueller shouldn't be given the time of day unless the DOJ produces the documents that Congress is asking for immediately. They shouldn't even be playing with Mueller. No, not at all. Give us the information and we go from there. Why are you withholding the information? Why? Because the whole witch hunt is going to be thrown out the window. And so Mueller wants to try to trap Trump somehow, and with Kelly the same thing. No, nobody should. Actually, charges should be pressed against these people for not giving up the information, and for Mueller to be pursuing this witch hunt on false grounds. And Strzok, we heard yesterday about his text messages, Harriet the blank up to get something on Trump before even the election, you see, before the election, so we can bring it out so he can lose the election, in other words, you see? So it's all a setup. I say round them up. What are you giving these people time for? And Trump should shut it down. Trump should shut it down. Get the military out. They say they have the servers, right? The Q is saying they have the servers. So let's just get on with it. What are we waiting for? For more situations? You see how the liberals are going out now and going after Trump supporters? I can't report on all of that because, you know why? So I can't report on those things. So what's going to have to take place here? Enough is enough already. Enough is enough. The liberals have, the liberal Democrats and the communists, I should say, the communist socialists should be put out of order. Out of order. Bring out the servers since they have them. Since they have the servers, bring them out. Let's see the information. You get the servers. What is this that they have to still investigate? If they have the information, you don't need to investigate anything. You just lay out the server, bring out the information, and it's a done deal. And you'll have these people arrested immediately. Get out the military if need be. But enough is enough. Even Trey Gowdy, who, he'll swing any which way he knows the side is winning. If he knows the side is losing, he'll talk out of the other side of his mouth. I don't trust Gowdy because he says Mueller, I trust Mueller is that hunt. I don't know what the deep state is. So I'm not 100% with Gowdy. I think Gowdy plays both sides of the fence there. But enough is enough already. If you got the servers, bring them out. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? That's all the information you need. But I don't think anybody has those servers. I think Hillary had them destroyed. And that's why Rosenstein is cracking up when they're telling him we're going to subpoena you. It's like as if, we're in control, not you guys. That's what Rosenstein at the same time is saying when he's smiling like that, laughing in their faces. It's like he knows something we don't know. I don't know what to make of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.